This practice is dedicated to all the women out there who are feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, and burned out. What happens when we get into that state is we really get stuck in our head and we disconnect from our bodies. It's why you can't stop thinking when you want to go to sleep, or you just need a break, or you reach for things that help you go mindless, like watching TV and binging, or binging on Facebook, social media, anything. What happens when we get into this state is we get stuck in our head. We can't stop thinking. It disconnects us from our body, and we usually turn to things that help us numb out, like binging television or social media. So in this practice, I'm going to help you reconnect to the body and reconnect to the breath. It's a pretty quick practice. I want you to be able to tap into it whenever you need it. It'll be a lovely one to do before bed to help you sleep. In the afternoon, when you need to just take a little bit of a checkout, it gets you back into the body. It's going to help you relax. And we're specifically going to also be working on the breath and bringing more awareness to our 360 breath, that breathing all the way around our torsos, not just in the front, which will help us relax even more. So for this practice, I recommend having a blanket handy. We'll use it later in the practice. If you don't have one, don't worry, I have an option for you. We're going to begin in child's pose, and I want you at the back end of your mat, and you're going to draw the belly in and round the spine as you slowly come back, having a seat on your heels, bringing your hands back by your feet. And just let that spine be rounded here. You can separate your knees a little if you need to help your breath. But do know that one of the benefits of this pose is being able to identify breathing into your back. So because you can't breathe forward very easily because of the thighs in your way, it forces the breath into the back body, which is one of the things that will help us begin to relax more. So feel your breath in your back body. Letting your shoulder blades release even more. Now this pose can always be done on your back. So if your knees are feeling tender, you can roll onto your back and hug your knees in. Bring your arms up and overhead. Keep your head down if you can. Press the palms down into your mat. Arms are active as you draw the shoulder blades down your back. Breathe. Lift your head up. We're going to take the arms over to the right. You're going to place your hand on your right hand on the right edge of the mat. Bring your left hand next to the hand, or if you want to go further, you can set it on top of the right hand. It's a little tight for me right now, so I'm just going to place my hands next to each other, and then you're going to slowly come down. Draw that left hip back just a little. Feel that elongation up the left side of your body. Tapping into your breath, reconnecting to your body and breath. Come back through the center over to the other side. Left hand to the left edge of the mat, right hand next to it or on top, your choice, and then slowly draw down, drawing the hip back, feeling your breath in your belly. And then bring your hands back through the middle. You're going to come up onto all fours, still near the back side of your mat, into table. And draw your belly in slightly to make sure you're not sinking into the lower back. We're going to arch and round through the back here. So I want you to draw the belly button in and just round the lower back. We're going to isolate a little bit. Release. And again, draw the belly in. Really suck the abdominal muscles. And then release. And then again, this time we'll add on. Draw the belly in and then continue to round. Slowly coming all the way up to the chin. Your chin tucks and really push into the floor with the hands. Feel that rounding. And then slowly release. And this time you're going to continue by arcing up. And now we'll flow with the breath. So you're going to breathe in here. And as you exhale, round. And when you're ready to inhale, change and arch. Follow the pace of your breath, not mine. Sometimes it's easier to close your eyes so that you can be more aware of your own breath. Just make sure you're not sinking too much into the lower back when you arc up. Keep breathing as you flow. And you can take it freestyle if you want. And that just means arching and rounding up the sides of the spine as well. This is more of a do what feels good kind of thing. This is one of my students' favorites. From my seniors to my advanced class. And then back into the center and just take a breath. Feel your spine. Feel your breath. Separate your knees slightly. Place your left hand in the space between your hands. You're going to bring your right arm up. Push through that left hand as you open up and feel that stretch into the upper back of your spine. Now, you can drop the hand and rest it on your waist if it strains your shoulder at all. And we're activating between the shoulder blades. And then come down, thread your needle, right hand underneath the left, come all the way down till the head is resting on the floor, up onto your left fingertips. And you're going to open that left shoulder as you gently square the hips. And then slide the left hand up and overhead. Press the palm down on the mat as you draw the left hip back, taking your left armpit down toward the floor. And then come back up. Bring that hand back, press into the hand. Coming back into your table, we'll change sides. Right hand in the middle. Left arm comes up, and you're going to push into that right hand as you open that left shoulder, feeling the engagement through that upper back. Again, this is an option. And then coming down, thread the needle. Left arm comes underneath the right, go all the way down to your head is resting on the floor, and you can take your right hand, come up onto the fingertips, open your right shoulder as you gently square the hips. And breathe. Slide the right hand up and overhead. Press the palm into the floor as you draw the hip back. And then come back up. Come up onto all fours. Bring your knees back in. Step your right foot up for a lunge. You're going to release the hips forward as you lift up. Feel that stretch through the front of the hip. Feels so good. Moving into ragdoll, step your left foot up and give yourself some space between the feet, so more than hip width apart. You're going to take your elbows to your knees and just begin to let your shoulders move up toward your ears and all of your back muscles move up toward your ears. You're letting let gravity take over here, and it'll just help you begin to release all that tension in the back. Just let your head release down. And you can stay here or take your hands to the floor. Knees are nice and soft. Your belly is resting on your thighs here. Relax the shoulder blades. Just let them move toward the head. Let gravity reverse what the back is always doing, which is pulling in and down. We're just letting gravity take over. If you can go further if you want, grab your elbows. Now, wherever you are now, we're just going to take a few intentional breaths. Breathe into your back body. And now taking your hands down, we're going to lunge to the other side. So you're going to step your right foot back and drop your knee. Release the hips forward. Lift up. Feeling open across the heart. Step the left foot back and move back into child's pose. So you're going to draw the belly in, round your spine, come all the way down. Forehead down, hands back by your feet. Feel the earth beneath you and let yourself sink down into it, drawing your breath into your back body. And bring your hands up underneath your shoulders, and then keeping your spine rounded as you come up, and then shift to a comfortable seated position. You're going to grab your blanket, and if you don't have one, you're going to use your mat. We are going to do back bend over roll. Mats work very well. Now, if you are new to back bend over roll, keep your roll very, very small, like the size of an orange. If you're more experienced, you can go bigger, but never bigger than about a grapefruit. And we are going to work on some of that tension in the back body. So you're going to hold on to it to keep it nice and firm as you come down. And you're going to let it hit at the base of the shoulder blades. Support your head as you come all the way back. So where you're resting, your shoulders should be able to hit the floor easily. If the roll is too high, you're going to be all crowded up in the shoulder area. So feel really spacious across the chest and in the shoulders here. When we're feeling overwhelmed and really stressed, our tendency is to hold a lot of tension in our back body. That's where we grip. So we are going to work on releasing it and drawing our breath into that back body. So feel the roll and draw your breath into the part of your back where you feel a roll. And gently encourage those muscles to soften and melt right around the roll. Feel your breath in your belly. And now very slowly take your knees to the left. You'll feel it deepen. On the left side, you can draw your breath into that part of your spine. And then come back up and go over to the right. And just relax. And come back through the center. Move the roll down a little so you're moving up on the roll about an inch or so. And we're going to do this one more time. So you are going to soften down into the roll. Relax. Feel your breath right where the roll hits your back. Very slowly take your knees to the left. Take your time. Breathing into that left part of your spine. And then come back up. And take your knees down to the right. And come back up. All right, take another moment here, letting everything soften. Again, feeling your breath right where that roll is hitting your back. And to come out, you're going to roll to your side. Rest your head on your bottom arm. Pull the roll out. And come back down onto your back, knees bent, feet flat, and just take a few breaths. Feel your back relax. And just notice if your breath feels a little freer. That back bend over roll stretches the diaphragm muscle, so it often creates a more open and spacious breath. And extend the legs and move into Savasana. Now you can add a lift underneath your knees if your back feels like it's catching a little. Otherwise, you can lie flat. Feel your breath in your belly. See if you can draw it deep down into the belly. And let yourself relax. And take a moment to notice how you feel now versus at the beginning of class. It's amazing what a few minutes of intentional movement and breath can do. So continue letting yourself relax, softening the body down, letting yourself get very heavy. Soften your feet, your hands, shoulder blades up through the neck to the base of the skull. Relax your jaw. Soften your eyes. Relax your forehead. Let everything go. I want to encourage you to hang out in the Savasana as long as you need. Just give yourself the gift of this deep rest. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video.